babes, I know it's been a long time like it always is, but I'm back and I'm here to stay for good this time. But I wanted to come back and give you guys a story time. It may be a little if you're emotional and you don't like to be emotional, or you don't like to get upset, click another video, because this story time is kind of serious. I'm putting this out there as a warning for women, older women, younger women, and even men, you know, when you're traveling, to be careful. All right, so let's get right into the video, because it doesn't really need a big introduction. Well, I ended up coming back to Miami because it was actually really hard to find a place in Georgia where I was. It was like they didn't have vacancies for a while, and I would have been home. Long story, that's not what we're here for. Now, we're here to talk about my trip to Georgia. It was horrible, to say the least. It was horrible. I decided to fly with a popular bus service. I'm sorry, to travel with the popular bus service. It starts with the G and ends with the hound. Well, anyways, I decided to ship my things to Georgia and take the bus there behind my things. I don't know if this was the most cost efficient way to travel when moving everything you own, but it cost me pretty much to go to and from a little over $1,000, and luckily my mom paid for it the second time around, but it cost me like close to $600 just to take my things there, because it was right after the holidays, and then the second time was right after my birthday. So you guys, I bought my Greyhound ticket online, which is the freaking mistake. I would never do it again. I had to go to 7-Eleven to purchase the ticket 2 hours prior, or I would lose my seat. So I went to 7-Eleven and purchased my ticket, and on the ticket it said 10 something, 6 something, and 2 something. So in my head, no, okay, it said 6 something, 10 something, and 2 something. So in my head, those are the 3 times that you get to depart from your city before you have to purchase another ticket. So I get my ticket, and it's basically like a receipt. Nothing on it indicating where to go. Nothing indicating the differences in the time, or that's not the time, that you only can leave one time. Nothing. So 6 o'clock came around, and I ended up going to the bus station. But when I put it in my phone, I googled Hollywood G-Hound station. So when you do that, you know, Google pulls up the list of addresses that you can see which one it is. So it only was one address. So I'm thinking, all right, this is the right address. Go all the way there, and it's the freaking wrong address. The address is not on the ticket. The address is not on the website. It's like, basically, if you don't know where the bus stop is, then you're fucked, basically. So went to the wrong place, missed the bus. Then I had to get up. I called the people hysterically, like, what do I do? What do I do? They said the only option you have is to purchase another ticket, or get another ticket, or ask the bus driver, can I get back on the bus? I sleep at my friend's house so that she can take me to the bus stop in the morning. Mind you, I set alarms. Like, we slept on the couch and everything. And for some reason, the bus left at 4:50, and we ended up getting up at 5:40. I don't know how the hell this happened, how the hell my alarm didn't go off, but I have been through a lot already in that week, stressful situations, and I was just like, I'm not gonna let this defeat me. So what I did was I waited until 5:40 the next morning for the next bus, and asked the bus driver, can I get on the bus? I went to the bus. We got up 2 hours ahead of time and went to the bus stop an hour before the bus came. So the bus driver came, and I'm like, before I could even say anything, he said, you know what, you got a ticket, get on the bus, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yay! So I go and get my stuff and get on the bus. Now, I don't know if he had to, but he did transfer me to the bus going to Orlando. Now, this is where everything gets fishy for me, because this man asked no questions and he just let me on. Now, you see your girl coming to you with a piece of paper like, listen, da, da, da. You already know she's desperate, because first of all, my demeanor, my whole everything was desperate, okay? Because I was so sick of doing everything by myself. Like, I'm a brat, y'all. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but I'm a brat. And I was doing everything by myself at this time. So this nigga dropped me off to the Fort Lauderdale station, spoke to the bus driver, asked the bus driver to get me to where I need to go. And that nigga said, yeah, I'm gonna get her where she needs to go. So this Spanish guy, whatever, I don't know, I'm not discriminating against Spanish people. I just gotta put it out there that this is the reason why people feel the way they feel. So I got on the bus and the guy explained to me, at the next stop, we get off, we talk to the people, I reinstate you a ticket, and we keep it moving. So I'm like, okay, it's fine, thank you for letting me on your bus. So I'm sleeping in the back, tired as hell, because I haven't been sleeping for the past 3 fucking days trying to catch this bus. So I'm tired as hell, sleeping. Next thing you know, I see the man come. When we make the stop that he's talking about, he comes to the back of the bus and he's like, let me get your ticket. So he got my ticket, went inside, came back inside. By the time he came back inside, I was sleeping because I didn't even realize that the bus had been moving again. So he came back inside. So I'm like, okay, this nigga didn't even wake me up. So he got something up his sleeve. But I'm not thinking of, now I'm looking back on it, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, but before I wasn't paying any attention to it. So anyway, somebody just called me. But anyways, so we get there and this man has not woken me up or anything. So at this point, I'm not thinking nothing of it. So we get to the next rest stop, which everybody really got off at, and he asked me to come outside. Now, you can tell when somebody looking at you a certain type of way, but I'm like, this man is going to do his job and he's not going to do no bullshit because I'm sick of that shit. Like, niggas always want to into the rest stop, and he asked me to come outside and speak to me. Now, the conversation started off with him giving me 3 options. By the end of the conversation, I had 1 option. That was to get off the bus in Orlando. Now, I'm like, okay, whatever. I heard him say something slick out of his mouth, but I wasn't paying attention to it. I just was like, okay, whatever. So we get to Orlando after all this. No, matter of fact, when I was talking to him at the rest stop, he said something about a hotel, but I'm like, his accent was so damn deep, I didn't understand what the fuck he meant. So I'm just like, okay, all right, thank you. Like, you know what I mean? So we get to Orlando, and this was his last stop. So clearly he premeditated every fucking thing that he did. This is what makes it worse. And as soon as, I wish I could sue these bitches. I wish I recorded this man this whole time. But it's just show you be careful when you're traveling. We get to Orlando. He know that was his last stop. This nigga, I get off the bus. He has my ticket and he has the routes that I was supposed to take. And come to find out, it was more than 1 route. So he has my ticket and I get off the bus and I'm like, okay, so what next? He told me to wait on the side for him. So I wait on the side for him. So I come after everybody left, after they gave out the luggage, and he's like, oh, yeah, well, the bus doesn't leave from here until 10 something at night. So I was thinking maybe we can go to a hotel, get something to eat, and go to a hotel, and then I could bring you back later at 10 o'clock so you won't have to wait here the whole time. Da, da, da. Bitch, who the do you think you talking to right now? Who do you think you talking to? Do you really think I'm one of these bum chicks that ride the G-Hound all up and downtown all day, every day because I'm a bum? No, nigga. I come from sense. Okay, you're gonna respect me. You're gonna treat me like a customer that's paying you niggas to fucking travel. That's what you about to do. But no, he didn't. Cause he told me to go inside and he'll come help me. And I went inside. This motherfucker told the lady that I was lying. That what he told me was a lie. When I told the lady what he told me. When I told the lady that I needed another bus ticket and she refused to give me another bus ticket. See, I was gonna let that shit go. I was gonna charge that to the game. But I had to call this nigga because she wouldn't give me a ticket. And when I did, in fact, call him, he said I was lying. That's the shit I don't play. That's the shit I don't play. So I made a big deal about it. I started crying, calling people. Da, da, da. You know, a security guard came up to me and said, "Calm down, ma'am." He probably was talking about the Greyhound Hotel. From my understanding, Greyhound does not give out hotel rooms to people unless the fucking bus broke down or you're a fucking bus driver. So clearly, this motherfucking security guard at the Orlando bus stop, I might have said the name of the place, so sorry. At the Orlando bus stop, he was in on it too. He was clearly in on it too. And come to think of it, how the concierge, whatever her name is, the front desk lady, was giving me so much attitude for no reason, and I was crying in her motherfucking face. It shows me that they all were in on it. If I have to go back and bloop this out, I will. But it shows that they all were in on it. The fact that this man gave me one option. Gave me one option. I love this ring. Gave me one option so that I would be stuck there. And when I forgot to tell you, when I went inside, the lady told me the bus doesn't leave from there until the day after next, or I have to buy another ticket. Are you fucking serious? So when I went and got the man, he said I was lying. So basically, I was gonna be stranded out there if I wasn't calling people, calling the police. Even the police told me nothing they could do about it, but I still was calling them. And the security guard followed me and was listening to all of that shit. I had to call about 4 people before the security guard went inside and told him to give me another ticket. 4 people. That's how I know they are all in on it. I don't know if it's a prostitution ring. I don't know if it's just for the men to have sex with the girls. I don't know what the fuck it is. But talking to my brother, like, you can only imagine how many people they got like that. It was that fucked up. They gave away my luggage before I stopped on my way back. Are you kidding me right now? So I'm a paying customer and I gotta deal with bullshit? They have horrible policies. They don't give a shit about the customers, and they hire perverts. They said that they put the guy under investigation, and you know, that's all good and dandy, but you know, company gonna protect the company at the end of the day. They gave me a card to call customer service manager, or a customer experience manager. That I lost the card, and I called trying to get in contact with that specific one, and it was hell. I never got in contact with him. So you guys be careful. At the end of the day, all people want is that buck, is their money, is to make sure that you pay for that damn ticket online, and you went through all the bullshit for the ticket, and you still gotta buy another fucking ticket. That's all people want to see. Companies you give your money to, because the biggest companies in the world don't give a fuck. So the little companies won't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's why we need more black-owned companies, more black family-owned companies, to bring back love, to bring back realness, joy. You know what I mean? Just to bring it back, man. Thank you guys for watching. I hope nobody was offended by anything that I said. This was simply me getting my message out there to help anybody traveling, to help any little girls, any families, or anybody considering to let their child travel, because that's the only option. So child travel by themselves, because that's the only option. Consider doing something else, because I actually literally saw little girls traveling by themselves. Be careful. I don't care how old you are. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Always stay attentive. Always stay aware of your surroundings. Nobody cares. If you don't care, nobody else is gonna care. Period. If I didn't care, if I was nonchalant, he would have been able to take advantage of me. So you guys have to be strong black women, strong black men, strong Latino women, strong Latino men, strong Italian, not Jewish, every nationality. Be strong, be the best that you can be superior, be attentive, be strong-minded, don't be weak-minded, and keep God first. Yo, I hope this hit home for some of y'all that be letting y'all kids travel by y'all damn selves. But thank you guys for watching so much. Thank you guys for listening and staying here the whole time. I have somebody outside waiting on me, so be blessed. I love you, babes, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.